Your person believes that you are the key to their growing emotional and financial stability. You have become an anchor in their life, a source of calm in the midst of their inner storms. This newfound sense of balance and clarity is drawing them closer to you, inspiring them to move in your direction both emotionally and spiritually. They are slowly but surely preparing to leave their past behind, a significant step in their personal evolution and in the deepening of your connection. This process is not something that can or should be rushed. It is a delicate unfolding, one that requires patience, trust, and space to develop in its own time. It's important now to allow things to progress naturally without interference, giving them the freedom to come to you in their own way. At this stage, even the smallest act of control, fear, or impatience could push them away. The universe is guiding both of you to trust the rhythm of divine timing. Avoiding any actions that might trigger rejection or defensiveness in them is crucial right now. Instead of focusing on what they are or aren't doing, the focus must be on you, on your growth, your healing, and your well-being. Self-care isn't just about pampering yourself, it's about reconnecting to your own energy and sense of purpose. By nurturing yourself, you restore balance in the connection and signal to the universe that you are ready for love that is whole, reciprocal, and evolved. When things feel uncertain or distant between you, the act of letting go becomes an act of faith rather than defeat. Because of the deep soul connection you share, even when there is physical distance or silence, your bond remains unbroken. You are linked in ways that transcend time and space. Trust that the invisible thread connecting you continues to strengthen as both of you grow individually. Your influence over them is far more powerful than you might realize. They feel your energy deeply, sometimes in ways they cannot even explain. Their heightened emotions and sensitivity are not a sign of weakness but rather an expression of how profoundly they feel connected to you. You have awakened something within them, something raw, tender, and transformative. They are fully committed to you and to the journey you are both on together. This commitment doesn't come without fear. They are confronting their own insecurities, facing the shadows of their past, and learning to open their heart in a way they never have before. They are beginning to truly understand the unique dynamics of your connection, the push and pull, the moments of closeness followed by distance, the intensity that both draws you together and forces you to grow apart temporarily. Your person is receiving intuitive guidance and external signs urging them to take things slow. While their instinct is to rush toward you, they now see the importance of pacing themselves. They understand that love built in haste risks instability, while love cultivated with patience becomes unshakable. This awareness marks an important milestone in their personal growth. They are learning to recognize that balance, not intensity, is what sustains real love. As they prepare to embrace their feelings for you fully, they are simultaneously working through old wounds that have long kept them trapped in cycles of fear and self-sabotage. These past experiences, betrayals, heartbreaks, and disappointments, once made it difficult for them to commit or trust completely. Now, however, they are confronting those inner barriers with courage. Healing these old pains is essential for them to approach your connection with a clear mind and an open heart. It is a process that cannot be rushed, and yet it moves steadily forward. Although the distance between you may have been difficult and at times agonizing, it has also been divinely purposeful. The universe orchestrated this separation to allow both of you to grow individually. Without this space, neither of you would have been able to confront the parts of yourselves that needed healing. The separation has given you both time to reflect, mature, and become more emotionally independent. This period apart has been a silent teacher, preparing you for the kind of relationship that can only exist between two healed, whole individuals. While it may not have felt that way in the moment, the distance has been an act of love from the universe itself, creating the perfect conditions for growth, understanding, and renewal. Their journey toward you is one of personal transformation and self-realization. They are learning to take accountability for their actions and emotions, to release their attachment to fear, and to open themselves to love in its purest form. They now recognize that love is not control or dependency, it is partnership, trust, and respect. This evolution is significant, and it's essential that you support it not by chasing or intervening but by embodying your own strength. As you focus on your well-being, your self-worth will continue to rise, making you a magnet for the love you deserve. Your light naturally draws them closer, not through force, but through alignment. When you are grounded in your own happiness, your energy becomes irresistible. By allowing things to unfold organically, you create the space for both of you to meet again in balance and authenticity. This journey is not simply about reuniting as lovers, it is a journey of mutual healing and personal awakening. You are both being guided to release old patterns, fears, and attachments that no longer serve your highest good. The universe wants you to come together not as two halves seeking completion, but as two complete beings ready to share a love that is rooted in truth and harmony. Giving each other time and space to evolve ensures that when reunion happens, it will be enduring, peaceful, and profound. The universe is actively guiding you both toward a future filled with happiness, harmony, and emotional fulfillment. Trust that everything happening now has purpose, even the moments of silence, confusion, and distance. These are all part of the divine choreography leading you back to one another. Though it may feel as if you've been waiting for this connection forever, every moment of that wait has held value. The time apart has forged wisdom, compassion, and resilience within you both. Your journeys, though separate, are intricately intertwined, and as your paths converge once more, there is an unmistakable sense of anticipation, an awareness that something beautiful is being born. You bring an unparalleled sense of home to their life, a feeling they've longed for but never truly found until you. You are their second sanctuary, a refuge amidst the chaos of the world. In your presence, they feel seen, safe, and deeply understood. This sense of home is something they've searched for all their life, and now that they've found it with you, they cannot imagine letting it go. Your acceptance of them, even when they reveal their flaws or vulnerabilities, is something they cherish deeply. It's rare to find someone who can love so unconditionally, especially when faced with another's imperfections, yet you do so effortlessly. Your compassion gives them courage, the courage to face their shadows, to heal, and to grow. They miss you with a depth that borders on physical pain. The longing they feel for you is not a fleeting emotion but a constant ache that sits within their soul. It's as if their heart recognizes yours, and the distance between you feels unnatural, almost unbearable. They find themselves counting the moments until you can be together again, imagining the warmth of your embrace, the sound of your laughter, and the peace that only your presence brings. Seeing glimpses of your life through social media or hearing updates about you stirs both love and protectiveness within them. They want to shield you from harm, to ensure your happiness, and yet they battle feelings of jealousy, envy for those who get to experience your presence in ways they cannot. These emotions are not born from insecurity but from the depth of their care and the significance you hold in their heart. Looking back, they realize that all you ever wanted was their time, their attention, and their effort. You never asked for perfection, only presence. Yet, in their immaturity and fear, they often gave their energy to others or distractions, leaving you feeling overlooked and unappreciated. This realization now fills them with deep regret. They see clearly that you deserved so much more than what they offered before. That regret, however, has become a catalyst for transformation. They are determined now to give you the love, commitment, and consistency that you always deserved. They want to be someone you can rely on, someone who shows up, not just in words but in action. They want to share every day with you, to build a life where communication, trust, and affection are constants. In the past, fear was their greatest barrier, fear of vulnerability, of rejection, of revealing their true self. But you are different. With you, they discovered a freedom they never knew existed. You allowed them to be their authentic self without judgment or expectation. That kind of acceptance is rare and sacred, and it has changed them profoundly. Your love has been nothing short of transformative. It has been the mirror through which they've seen both their best and worst selves, inspiring them to heal, to forgive, and to grow. Every conversation, every laugh, every shared silence with you has become a treasure etched into their memory. You have enriched their life in countless ways, teaching them the true meaning of love, patience, and companionship. As they look toward the future, they feel an overwhelming sense of excitement and hope. The idea of continuing this journey, of growing, healing, and creating a shared life with you, fills them with renewed purpose. You are their home, their peace, their forever. Yet, despite all this love, it still pains them deeply that they did not handle things more gently when they had the chance. Looking back, they see the moments where their pride, defensiveness, or fear caused you pain, and this realization haunts them. They never expected to reach a place in their life where they would need to express gratitude simply for the opportunity to reconnect with you, but that is exactly where they are now. They have undergone a profound transformation, one that has reshaped not just how they see love, but how they see themselves. They are no longer the ego-driven person they once were. Through time, introspection, and the lessons of loss, they have learned humility, empathy, and the true meaning of affection. They've realized that love is not about control or possession, it's about partnership and trust. Every day that passes without making things right with you feels like a missed opportunity to show how much they've grown. They know that perfection is impossible, but sincerity and consistency are within reach. Their desire is not to speak empty promises but to demonstrate through their actions that they are ready to love you in the way you deserve. They now fully recognize what you brought into their life: fulfillment, strength, and emotional stability. The connection you shared was irreplaceable, a bond that nourished their soul. Without you, there is a void that nothing else can fill. The emptiness they feel in your absence has become a constant reminder of how deeply you touched their life. When you were there, they felt supported and alive. Now, in your absence, they feel the weight of that loss more profoundly than ever. But from this pain, wisdom has emerged. They understand now that love is not a given, it must be nurtured, cherished, and protected. Their feelings for you have not faded with time, they have deepened, matured, and taken root in something more enduring. They are wholeheartedly committed to rebuilding what was lost, not by erasing the past, but by learning from it. Their greatest wish is to restore the trust that was broken and to create a future filled with mutual respect, understanding, and joy. They envision a relationship where both of you uplift and support one another, where communication is open, and love flows freely without fear or restraint. The lessons learned from your separation will become the foundation upon which a stronger, wiser love can be built. Together, you have the potential to create a bond that transcends the ordinary, one that honors your shared journey, your individual growth, and the profound connection that has always existed between you. Through patience, faith, and compassion, the two of you are being guided toward a love that is not just passionate but purposeful. The universe has conspired to bring you together not once, but in a way that allows both of you to be the best versions of yourselves. This is not a story of loss, it is a story of rebirth. Every trial, every separation, every tear has been preparing you both for this next chapter. You are each other's mirror and motivation, teaching one another the essence of unconditional love. And when you finally come together again, it will not be out of need, but out of choice, a conscious, mutual decision to build something sacred, lasting, and true. You are, and always have been, each other's home.